Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of our imagination. But what if, somewhere out there, among the stars, we are not alone? Join me now as we journey into the unexplained, the unbelievable, the unknown. We're about to explore the top 10 UFO sightings, events that have captivated our collective consciousness for decades. From the deserts of New Mexico to the skies above our nation's capital, we'll delve into the evidence, the eyewitness accounts, the lingering questions that continue to baffle scientists and ignite our imaginations. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. We're boldly going where few have gone before, into the heart of UFO mysteries. (1947). The world was still reeling from the aftermath of World War II, but in the desolate plains of Roswell, New Mexico, a new chapter in human history was about to be written. It began with a rancher discovering strange debris scattered across his property. Twisted metal, unlike anything he'd ever seen before. The military quickly swooped in, shrouding the incident in a veil of secrecy. What was this mysterious object that fell from the sky? Was it simply a weather balloon, as the government initially claimed? Or could it have been something far more extraordinary? Something not of this earth? The Roswell incident became a lightning rod for speculation. Eyewitness accounts emerged, whispering of strange beings, of government cover-ups, of a truth too shocking to reveal. Decades later, the debate still rages. Was Roswell a genuine UFO crash? The government, after years of denial, admitted to a cover-up, but claimed it was a top-secret surveillance program, not an alien spacecraft. But the inconsistencies remained. The shifting narratives, the redacted documents, the silenced witnesses all pointed to a truth far more profound, far more unsettling than the official explanation. Roswell became a cultural phenomenon. It fueled our fascination with the unknown, our belief that we are not alone in the vast expanse of the cosmos. It whispered to our deepest fears and our wildest hopes. The Roswell incident remains a tantalizing enigma, a mystery that continues to challenge our understanding of the universe and our place within it. March 13, 1997. Phoenix, Arizona. A clear night, the stars twinkling like celestial fireflies. And then, it happened. A spectacle that would forever be etched in the city's memory. Thousands of people, from all walks of life, looked up to the sky in astonishment. A series of lights, forming a V-shaped formation, drifted silently across the horizon. What were these mysterious orbs of light? Were they flares, as some suggested? Or could they have been something far more extraordinary, something not of this world? The Phoenix lights quickly became a national sensation. Eyewitness accounts flooded in, describing the lights as massive, silent, and moving with an eerie grace. The stories spread like wildfire, igniting imaginations and sparking a wave of UFO fever. The official explanation? Military flares, but many remained unconvinced. The lights' sheer size, their peculiar formation, and their silent, graceful movement defied conventional explanation. Some experts suggested experimental aircraft, weather phenomena, or even mass hysteria, but none of these theories could fully account for the extraordinary nature of the event. The Phoenix lights remain an enigma, a puzzle that continues to challenge our understanding of the unknown. Were they visitors from another world? A glimpse into a reality beyond our comprehension? One thing is certain, the events of that night in Phoenix left an indelible mark on the city and on the world, a reminder that there are still mysteries out there, waiting to be unraveled. The year was 1980. The Cold War was running hot, a constant tension gripping the world. Deep within Rendlesham Forest, something remarkable happened, something unexplained. At RAF Woodbridge, strange lights appeared in the sky. These lights danced, pulsed, and moved with eerie precision. Military personnel were baffled. These weren't Soviet aircraft or any known phenomenon. Witnesses described the lights as metallic and otherworldly. The incident left an indelible mark on those who witnessed it. Shrouded in mystery and government secrecy, it fuels speculation to this day. The truth, as they say, is out there. The year is 1942. The world is embroiled in the chaos of World War II. Fear and uncertainty gripped the globe. On the night of February 24th, fear reached fever pitch in Los Angeles. Reports of an unidentified object hovering over the city, witnessed by thousands, picked up on radar. Panic surged as air raid sirens wailed. The military unleashed anti-aircraft fire. Thousands of rounds fired, but the object remained unfazed. Dawn revealed spent shell casings littering the streets. The official explanation? A weather balloon. But witnesses knew better. The Battle of Los Angeles remains one of the most debated UFO incidents in history. Picture a bright sunny day in April 1966. The location Westall High School in Melbourne, Australia. Students are enjoying their morning break, basking in the warmth of the autumn sun. It was a day like any other, or so they thought. Suddenly, a hush falls over the crowd. Over 200 students and teachers bear witness to an incredible sight. A large, metallic, disc-shaped object descending silently from the clear blue sky. This wasn't some fleeting glimpse, no sir. This was a full-blown UFO sighting, and it was happening right before their very eyes. Panic sets in as the object, silent as a whisper, glides gracefully over the school grounds. Some students describe it as being a grayish-silver color, others claim it had a greenish tinge. But all agree on one thing: it was like nothing they had ever seen before. The object, as if observing the stunned crowd below, hovers silently for what seemed like an eternity. Then, with a sudden burst of speed that defied logic, it shoots off into the distance, disappearing as quickly as it had arrived. The incident at Westall High School sent shockwaves through the community and beyond. The sheer number of witnesses, the credibility of their accounts, and the lack of any conventional explanation made this case impossible to ignore. Students who had been playing in the schoolyard just moments before found themselves at the center of an international media frenzy. Their stories, remarkably consistent despite the chaos, painted a vivid picture of an encounter with the unknown. The event sparked numerous investigations, both official and unofficial. Some attempted to explain away the sighting as a weather phenomenon or a stray weather balloon. But these explanations rang hollow for those who had witnessed the event firsthand. The Westall UFO incident remains one of the most compelling and well-documented cases in Australian history. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of eyewitness accounts and the enduring mystery of the UFO phenomenon. The truth may be out there, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. The year was 1965. The Cold War was, well, the space race was heating up. And on December 9th, the residents of Kecksburg, Pennsylvania, witnessed something truly extraordinary. A fiery streak blazed across the sky, a ball of fire descending rapidly towards the horizon. Could it be a meteor, a stray satellite, or something else? Eyewitness accounts poured in, describing an object that defied conventional explanation. Whatever it was, it crashed in the woods near Kecksburg, sparking a wave of excitement and speculation. This wasn't just some distant light in the sky. This was tangible, physical. This was an event that left its mark on the Earth itself. Local authorities, followed by the military, descended upon the crash site. Witnesses reported seeing an acorn-shaped object, adorned with strange markings. whispers of a government cover-up began to circulate, fueling the flames of conspiracy. What was this enigmatic object that fell from the sky? Was it a Soviet spy satellite, as some speculated? Or could it be something even more extraordinary, something not of this world? The official explanation, a meteor, did little to quell the suspicions. The people of Kecksburg knew what they saw, and they deserved answers. Answers that, to this day, remain elusive. The Kecksburg incident remains one of the most compelling UFO cases in history, a testament to the unknown that lurks beyond our understanding. July 1952. The Korean War raged on, and the United States was on high alert. But the threat that emerged over Washington, D.C. wasn't from any earthly enemy. It was something far stranger, far more inexplicable. It began with radar blips, unidentified objects appearing on screens at both National Airport and Andrews Air Force Base. These weren't your typical aircraft. They moved with a speed and agility that defied conventional technology. Then came the visual sightings. Multiple witnesses, including experienced pilots and air traffic controllers, reported seeing bright lights dancing across the night sky. These lights, they said, moved with an eerie silence, defying the laws of physics. The Air Force scrambled jets, hoping to intercept the mysterious intruders. But just as quickly as they had appeared, the objects vanished. The pilots returned to base. Their reports met with skepticism and disbelief. The incident sent shockwaves through the nation's capital. Was this a Soviet attack? A new form of experimental aircraft? Or something even more incredible? Something that challenged our very understanding of reality? The official explanation blamed the sightings on weather inversions and misidentified meteors, but many remained unconvinced. The Washington, D.C. UFO incident remains a pivotal event in UFO history, a stark reminder that even the most powerful nation on Earth can be caught off guard by the unknown. From the closing months of 1989 and into 1990, the skies over Belgium became a stage for one of the most well-documented UFO events in history. It was a wave of sightings, hundreds of them, that captivated a nation and left authorities baffled. It began with reports of strange, triangular-shaped objects hovering silently in the sky. These weren't fleeting glimpses, mind you. These were prolonged observations, some lasting for hours, by credible witnesses from all walks of life. Police officers, pilots, everyday citizens, they all described the same thing. Silent, low-flying craft, their undersides illuminated by an intense, otherworldly glow. The sheer number of reports, coupled with the consistency of the descriptions, made it impossible to ignore. The Belgian Air Force, taking the reports seriously, scrambled F-16 fighter jets to intercept the unidentified objects. Radar systems locked onto the mysterious craft, confirming their presence beyond any doubt. But as the jets closed in, the objects displayed an astonishing maneuverability, accelerating at impossible speeds and vanishing from radar. The encounters left the Belgian Air Force perplexed. These weren't your typical aircraft. Their capabilities far exceeded anything in any nation's arsenal. The Belgian UFO wave, with its compelling evidence and official confirmation, stands as a landmark case in the ongoing search for answers about the phenomena we call UFOs. The questions lingered. What were these mysterious craft that danced through the Belgian skies? Were they visitors from another world? Advanced drones from an unknown terrestrial power? Or something else entirely, something beyond our current comprehension? The year is 1976. The Cold War is a stark reality, a constant dance on the edge of a knife, tensions high, the skies filled with watchful eyes. But on this night over Tehran, something else is soaring. An unidentified object, blazing bright, appears on radar. It's large, fast, and behaving erratically. The Iranian Air Force scrambles its jets, ready to confront this unknown intruder. This is no training exercise. This is real. One of the F-4 Phantom jets attempts to intercept, to make sense of this aerial anomaly. But as it approaches, the object, as if sentient, reacts. Its lights intensify and the pilot's instruments malfunction. This is no ordinary bogey. The pilot, shaken but undeterred, locks on, ready to fire. But before he can squeeze the trigger, the object releases something. A smaller, glowing object plummets towards the ground. The chase is on, but what are they chasing? The F-4 lands, its pilot shaken, relaying a tale almost unbelievable. The second pilot, however, confirms the story. They both saw it. They both experienced the interference. The object, whatever it was, had vanished. But the story doesn't end there. The smaller object, the one that seemed to detach, it landed safely. The military, intrigued and alarmed, investigated the landing site. What they found there, well, that remains shrouded in secrecy. The Tehran UFO incident, a case with multiple witnesses, radar confirmations, and even alleged communication attempts. Was this a top-secret aircraft? A misidentified celestial event? Or something truly out of this world? The evidence, though contested and debated, points towards the extraordinary. The Tehran incident stands as a stark reminder that we may not be alone, that the universe holds mysteries beyond our current comprehension. Socorro, New Mexico, 1964. A place where the desert stretches, vast and endless, under a sky full of stars. Lonnie Zamora, a police officer, is on patrol. It's a quiet night, the kind that makes you feel like you're the only one awake in the world. He's driving along a desolate stretch of road when a roar, a sound unlike anything he's ever heard, shatters the stillness. His eyes scan the landscape, searching for the source. And that's when he sees it. A glint of light, reflecting off something unusual. Zamora, a man of the law, a man of reason, approaches cautiously. As he gets closer, the object comes into focus. It's an object unlike anything he's ever seen. Metallic, oval-shaped, it sits on the ground, an alien beacon in the New Mexico desert. He radios for backup, his voice tight with a mixture of fear and adrenaline. He's a police officer, trained to handle the unexpected. But nothing in his training, nothing in his experience could have prepared him for this. This is something different. This is something other. As Zamora watches, two figures emerge from the craft. Small, humanoid in shape, but their movements are different, unnatural. They seem to glide rather than walk, their movements fluid, almost graceful. He hears a high-pitched whine like an overcharged generator, and the craft begins to lift off. Blue flames erupt from its base, scorching the earth. Zamora, caught in the moment, can only watch as the craft ascends, disappearing into the vastness of the New Mexican sky. When backup arrives, all they find is Zamora, clearly shaken, and a patch of scorched earth where the object once stood. The physical evidence, the scorch marks, the dented ground, corroborate his story. But is there more to it? The Lonnie Zamora incident remains one of the most compelling and well-documented UFO sightings in history. A trained observer, physical evidence, and a story that has remained consistent over the years. Was this a genuine encounter with extraterrestrial life? The evidence suggests it's a possibility we can't ignore. We've journeyed across the globe, from Roswell to Tehran, from Phoenix to Socorro, examining 10 of the most compelling, the most intriguing UFO sightings ever reported. Each case, a piece of the puzzle. Each story, a whisper of the unknown. But the truth, as always, remains elusive. Are we alone in this vast universe? Or are we, as these sightings suggest, being visited by intelligences beyond our comprehension? The answers, my friends, are out there, somewhere in the cosmic darkness, waiting to be found. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the unexplained. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Let us know in the comments which UFO sighting you found the most intriguing. And until next time, keep looking to the skies.